पावर की जो बात है ये तो रिसेप्शन है, लेकिन मैं इजाजत चाहूंगा कुछ मोटी मोटी बात करने की, क्योंकि had taken the initiative to introduce some radical reforms in a realistic manner. I remember I had read in 1896 somebody asked Swami Vivekananda in university, what is the difference between what we need in life, communism or capitalism? I am sorry by mistake in my this introductory remarks what is communism and capitalism and communism. There were no communism like that at that time. Swami Vivekananda said, no is only sense of realism. I will put in that background Kumar Mangalam ji trying to represent the philosophy of Swami Vivekananda being realistic particular. Now, in this background, he is initiating very revolutionary reform, but he needs the support of the people. I will put like that. Very necessary. Now, these are few points that everybody knows. Power theft is the common order of the day. They are nobody's business. Sarkar is not only poor common men, but all types of people are part in that big crime. I think everybody knows about it. According to a small survey conducted by our institute, sir, nearly 1 million people die every year, particularly in rural areas, because they don't know how to handle power. They don't know how to handle power. 1 million, yes, electricity, yes, throughout the country. Now who is responsible for that? Who is responsible for that? Lenin had remarked, that introduction of electricity is the greatest step towards industrial revolution. This is saying of Lenin. Change, electricity, change, process starts. Now my simple submission is this, sir, that Kumar Mangalam ji, I will submit that there is a need, some sort of a need to initiate some sort of awareness program in the country for power, utilizing power properly and to check misuse of power. In that awareness program, community should be involved. What is happening in my country, in a democratic setup like this, the country, vast country like India, the success of any planning and ultimate analysis depends on the level of the cooperation you get from the people. Now who are the people? The person is, particularly there are industrial associations, institutions working in their own way. Now sir, in this small gathering there are about 25 associations present here, and behind them are 1,000 industries. They are the industrial associations very eminent in their working in their own way. Their assignment, their role should be defined. In what way they can help in power, saving the power, and I think now time has come, role of private sector in power generation. Now time has come to speed up that role also. Time has come to rationalize some sort of a national policy, to rationalize policy succeeds. Indifferent you are, nobody, agar aap sona bhi kisi ko de do, nobody takes care of that. I think this is old thing. Now I know, Kumar Mangalam ji knows all that thing. And he is doing his hard thinking and he is a man of action. That is one difference when we think about Kumar Mangalam at a little different pedestal. And again, he knows the problems of the people. I can say he is man of the masses. उनके मिलने में वो तरीके नहीं है। He doesn't have opportunity up to this time, तो उनका इनफॉर्मल तरीका है, मिल लेते हैं, प्रॉब्लम्स को अटेंड कर लेते हैं, आगे का ऊपर वाला जाने। अब सवाल ये आता है कि जो प्रॉब्लम्स हैं इंडस्ट्री की, खासतौर से पावर की, वो इतनी बेसिक हैं, उनमें क्लियर कट पॉलिसी, अभी पावर की पॉलिसी मैं नहीं कहता नहीं बनी, लेकिन बहुत क्रिस्टलाइज होने की जरूरत है। स्मॉल सेक्टर का क्या रोल हो, लार्ज सेक्टर का क्या रोल। द टाइनी सेक्टर आर देयर, देयर आर अबाउट 50 लाख टाइनी सेक्टर इन दिस कंट्री, नियर अबाउट। इफ यू गो फ्रॉम लाहौरी गेट to Ajmeri gate, you can find so many thousand industry there. Sir, Kumar Mangalam ji has been a source of strength to us. I remember last time we are consulting and he gave us a theme for our conference, balance sheet of Free India future prospect. That our 14th Economic Development Conference was inaugurated by Mr. Hegde, Commerce Minister at that time, on 27 January 1999. That theme was appreciated by everybody, and we have brought some publication also. So, usme containing some very wonderful articles. One article in that publication is of Mr. Mohan Dharia. If you read that article, and many more articles also, one article by Mr. Alan Jhunjhunwala, others, I think they are just small publication. Now time has come. I want to say only one thing, because this is not the time to make long speech and think of the short. We are here to welcome him and then request him to speak few words also on this occasion, that in our total life of our nation life, a sense of realism has to be applied. When I say realism, this is not the age of any in that way of Swami Vivekananda. And then we are knocking the door of 21st century. Now, sir, how to involve the people in the implementation of plans? You need the cooperation of the people, but that cooperation must be defined. What is the role of different sector of public opinion, and especially of particular business industrial community? I will not say more. In fact, somebody asked me yesterday, we were talking, our friends were talking, and that gentleman was telling me that he doesn't belong to Delhi, that when Kumar Mangalam talks, he talks always with logic. It is not necessary to agree with him, but it is not easy to contradict him also. I think that is one thing. So, his emergence on the national scene, if I say, a young man, young leader. Who is a leader? My definition leader you know better than myself. Who can lead? Who has got some initiative, dedication, who has got some vision? That is the type of leader, that is in his blood. That is coming from maybe from his family background. So we are very, very fortunate as people, as an institute, organization, and the country too, because it is today one of our, not only our 25 ministers, he is only perhaps one of the very, very, I think, very important minister who is occupying very important portfolio of power. Thank you very much. Kumar Mangalam ji, you could come. We don't have any words to express our appreciation, our gratitude to you for your, in spite of your busy schedule, you could come here, sir. Thank you very much. Now, I will request Mr. Kamath. He is presiding over the meeting. You know, he is our very, very respected former Secretary, Government of India. He is associated with this institute actively. To speak few words. Kamath, sir.
Friends, the minister is in our midst. I have known this institute for some years now. I think it has not been mentioned by Mr. Radheshyam, but for the information of the minister, this institute was started in 1975, modest beginning, and Mr. Radheshyam has put in a lot of effort to bring it up. Many conferences have been held year after year. I've had the privilege to be associated with these conferences, so I was not unwilling to come and address you. But I want to mention, I was not at all the person who would have addressed you. The president of the institute is Mr. Manubhai Shah, a distinguished former minister whose infectious enthusiasm has egged Mr. Radheshyam on to do some positive work in this institute. I am remembering the very interesting incident in my college days when there used to be a gentleman in Madras, when I was in the Presidency College, who used to be called to preside over meetings when there was no other person available. His name was, most fittingly, Mr. Fossil. It's amazing, he probably was Mr. Muhammad Fazl or something, but he stylized his name and made himself Fossil, not realizing that fossil means somebody who is fossilized. So I don't want to be a fossil. And we used to always laugh at the principal or the members of our organization when they call Mr. Fossil on the stage. I don't want to be a fossil. So I won't like to stand before you and delay the proceedings. All I wish to say is, we are having with us a distinguished minister who is young and dynamic, and therefore we expect a lot from him. He has already shown his mettle, his initiatives, and therefore we are very happy that he is in our midst today and he will address us today. So we are also grateful to him to have accepted to have this tea break with us, which gives him, I hope, some little break away from the Parliament, where he has been busily engaged on discussing various bills. And just now he was mentioning even that there is the insurance bill that is coming up. He has, though it is not directly connected with power, today we hope to hear from him about the power program in which India is vitally interested. Mr. Manubhai Shah, Mr. Kumar Mangalam.
Kamath ji, Malkhani ji, Diwan ji, Singhal Sahab, Radheshyam ji, ladies and gentlemen of the industry. Normally I do not succumb to felicitation requests because I believe it's a bit of I scratch your back, you scratch mine. So I'm not going to say anything except thank you on that account, because I did it because Radheshyam ji I can't say no to. I know his contribution, but I must tell you that we are moving literally into what I consider, the world would tell you it's the second millennium, actually it's the third millennium next year, because you're finishing 2000 years going into the third 3000 years of mankind known, recorded, if I may say, calendar of